Habs Top Prospects, Part 1, Poehling and Suzuki, Off-Season Training. Before we get to that, please like, subscribe, ring that bell right down there. That'll notify you of all the videos that I put out as they come out. Question of the day. I'd love to hear from you guys what your advice would be for these guys for their off-season training. You can leave a comment in the comment section below, and I read them all. And that's it. Let's get right into this video. So this video is about Habs top 6 prospects, although 3 in this video in part 1. And what I think they should work on in the off season. It's a request from my subscriber Johnny Golden. Thanks for the idea, Johnny. So I've never done a video like this, so hopefully I hit the mark with it. Okay, so first up, Jesperi Kotkaniemi. I know he's still a prospect even though he's played his rookie season. KK was a wonderful surprise this season. He wasn't expected to make the team, let alone thrive in his first taste of the NHL. He surprised us, wowed us, made us smile, and gave us some real hope at the center position in a very, very long time. He had a good, not great, rookie season, and considering he was only 18 all season, you can even say great, and I wouldn't argue. So what does KK need to work on to progress to the next level for him? So I'm going to identify 3 things. I think for all 3 of them, 3 things that I think are most important for him in my opinion. First up, physicality. KK needs to work on bulking up a little, put on some more muscle to help win the one-on-one battles and corner work, and delivering and taking solid body checks, and getting hit along the boards. He'll need to improve his endurance to avoid the late season drop-off he had this season. I would think a good regimen of running, biking, and being in the gym working with weights and machines would be what's called for. And I'm certain he's been doing that for a long time already just to get where he is. So it's just a matter of continuing to bulk up, to get stronger. Because that was a big thing. And his endurance. A lot of bike work and running that will help his endurance for that long season that he's not used to. Whereas opposed to a guy like Poehling and Suzuki, they're older, they've played longer seasons, they're a little more used to it. Okay, number 2, skating. KK should be working with a skating coach in the off season. One knock on him has been his speed and footwork. So in order to get better, he needs to work hard in the off season. For me, he could be more explosive through the neutral zone to get ahead of defenders and find the passing lanes. As a center, he plays in every zone and needs to get faster in short bursts as well, because that explosiveness helps when you need to pull away from the defenders. Also to get a good jump and to build that speed up in the neutral zone, he needs that explosiveness. And I think a little bit of work with his edges too. Stopping, starting, that kind of thing. I thought he was really good at the beginning of the season, but I wasn't really concentrating on that part of his game, but I noticed at the end of the season I thought that kind of work. Shooting and stick handling. KK showed flashes of great stick work and touch around the net. That toe drag goal, some great shots. And he should work at getting more consistent and a quicker release. I think a quicker release will help him a lot. He has a wicked wrist shot that can be unstoppable with a little quicker release and more confidence. Okay, so before we get to Ryan Poehling, I'm going to ask you to check up there. If you haven't seen my report cards, where I graded them A to I think it was F, I'm going to put them both up there. You can check them out there. I really appreciate it if you do. Okay, so number 2, Ryan Poehling. Poehling played just 1 game this season for the big club, and he looked amazing. And that might work against him in fan expectations next season. He's not going to produce like that consistently to start his career, and maybe he never will, but definitely not at the beginning of his career, I would think. So I think he made a statement saying he's ready for the NHL, despite what a lot of experts were saying, that he needed a little more seasoning. He has the tools and the temperament and the drive to be a star center in today's NHL, but he does have things to work on. His skating. Poehling's one weakness is probably his skating. He needs to be faster and more explosive in short foot races. In long and short foot races. One-on-one. He needs to get stronger on his skates so he can outmuscle opponents when battling for position or for the puck. He needs to work on his foot speed and edge work. As a center, the more fluid and smooth his skating, the more effective he'll be killing penalties and back checking. Number 2, predictability. Apparently he tends to be predictable, not looking for different lanes to the net or to utilize his great passing skills by just being more creative. He tends to be conservative in his approach to playing center, and being more creative will help improve his power play numbers. My dog might bark in a second. Number 3, shooting. Poehling is a great passer and has a really good shot. He tends to pass first, sometimes even when he has a better lane to the net. For himself, I read that wrong. So he needs to read the plays a bit faster to identify if it's better for him to pass or shoot. Is that all I wrote for him? Okay, so that's Poehling. Number 3, Nick Suzuki. Suzuki might just be the most talented prospect Montreal has right now. There aren't too many holes in his game. He has all the tools in his toolbox, but from what I can gather, his skating is the one thing that really needs to improve to catch up to his other skills. So first up for Nick is skating. A player like Suzuki will benefit greatly with explosive speed. Speed for long races after the puck, for breaking through the neutral zone and over the blue line. Explosiveness to be able to pull away from defenders for breakaways and to get free in the offensive zone. To find open passing lanes and shooting lanes, or just to break in on the net and get around opponents, get behind the defense. I think his skating is the most important skill to work on this off season. So just like I guess like the other guys, you got to work on their skating big time. Physicality. At 5'11", 185, he needs to get stronger for the one-on-one battles he'll face in the offensive zone and along the boards. Being stronger will improve his fantastic wrist shot and all the shots in his bag. Number 3, his endurance. He'll be playing a lot of hockey in the NHL, and though he is older than KK, every rookie must find it challenging in the last 30 games or so of the season to fight through being banged up and bruised and still having to play to a certain level. So his endurance is going to be a big part. So I imagine all these guys, they're already working out at the gym and all that. But now for these guys in particular who are, KK's in the NHL right now, and the other 2 are hoping to make it next season, they need to really work in the off season to make that jump to the next level. So it's really important for them. So in part 2, I'll be looking at Josh Brook, Noel Juleson, and Caden Primo. So those are the other 3 top prospects I think that the Habs have. So I hope I did okay in my first attempt at this kind of a video. I was never a journalist, never took journalism in school, so for a lot of this stuff is my first time even attempting to write it. So I just hope it came out okay for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed that. So please like, subscribe, ring the bell. That'll notify you of all my videos as they come out. And the question of the day was, I'd love to hear from you and what your advice would be to these guys. So you can comment in the comment section. I definitely read them all. And plus, if you have any more ideas for me, for videos you'd like to see, just let me know in the comment section as well. And like I said, I read them all and I take that into account, because I'd like to be doing stuff you guys would like to see. So thanks for watching this video. I hope it was okay. I'm going to put up a couple things like I always do. One on the top I picked, one on the bottom I let YouTube pick. I hope you enjoyed those. Hope they don't put anything stupid in the YouTube one. And I guess that's it. Bye for now, and I'll see you next video.